We are back with another set of videos, and I decided to redo it to some purpose because the lights I was doing was, you know, the running session I did just before I has to restart the house is. I'm not whacking up to full speed or anything. Just bringing her around at a speed that she's quite happy with, and I'm not going to cause havoc. Swing her short of the. Here she comes. See her lights? So she's going to focus into that track there. You can see a gap. That ought to be powered by. You can see her. She's actually. The lights are not on, but you can see her. See, again, same issue. And I don't know why her lights are always like this. But the day I got her was this morning. And there's always been an issue ever since. There seemed to be an issue the day I bought her, which I don't get. So I'm going to have to look into that little light. What have we got here? It doesn't seem to be that point there. It seems to be somewhere around here. Which I don't get either, so. Here she goes. Turn her around. Where's the strongest point of the light to see her? Over towards the platform. I don't think you guys can see her, so I need to turn the camera around. Here she comes with all her carriages. She does light up, and to prove she lights up, I'm going to do some close-up shots for you in the dark with no light on, except for my iPhone. I'm going to see as much as I can with her and do some cinematic photos with her. Let's see. Can't really see her that well. I mean, this level right now, to where I can actually see the screen. I'm going to put her here. Here she comes. With her all her train, I'm going to up the speed a little bit in a minute and see if she can handle it. Here comes the train. Let's up the speed a little bit. Don't go too fast. She's still got some speed, but I don't want to overshoot over the corners on this layout. I already had a few issues since I had her. Derailing over certain points of the track. Some kind of connection issues somewhere. To make sure her lights don't light up in the direction it should be, in both directions. And for some reason she only works in one direction with all the carriages lit up. So I don't know if it's fault with the carriages, I don't know if it's fault with something else, I just don't know. But here she comes again. Let's see if I got a good side angle with all the. Yeah, side angles are not great. The screen light does go down on camera, which I have done. God, it's dark. I'm sitting on the chair right now in the garage, just doing some photos, and you see how bright it is because of the lights on the. I know it's actually to do with the camera. There we go. It's actually to do with the camera. Here she comes again, guys. And do a couple of the angles at this end, and then a couple over the bridge with her. Yeah, so I might have to mention this train person who can fix that issue maybe on the train. That issue is a bit of a problem because this train should be able to be at least suitable for adult this size to go in both directions with the lights or any issues. It shouldn't be just the case it will go in one direction and then it just doesn't want to work in the other. I'll show you in just a brief second actually what I mean. Just give me a second, I'm gonna zoom out. See the lights in this direction? And then we'll switch directions Now there's tail lights on this end, but on the other end, if you really open her up, there's only tail lights and one carriage lights up. Here she comes. Does she actually light up in the other direction? Well, I tried to get her working on the other end, but look at her, she's completely in the dark. There's no connection on this to make her light up. Now this could be maybe a carriage fault, with the trailing car fault. I just don't know. It could be anything that's triggering it right now. And then you light her up in the other end, she'll work just fine. I think it could be just benefit of one end lights up and the other end doesn't, so I could potentially just get that sorted. It could be just a simple fault, maybe something needs to get done at one end, and maybe that's why it only works at particular angles. Here she comes. Can't really show you the lights properly because the lights are so fade, but it also means the screen's not really bright. Oh, we've got a duometer already. I wouldn't expect you had a duometer just there, of all places. You can go super fast as well, but I'm not going to let her do that. She's a fast commuter train. She goes from London to Crewe, I think, or Orsager. I think the London Midland one. I do want to get the London Midland livery one, but I just haven't got it yet. Just trying to find the bloody livery on that one. This took me a while to find this one, and the conditioners. And I didn't want to buy this livery particularly, but I bought it because she looks so good. Does she have a derailment? Yeah, somewhere. It should be corrected at the back. Here she comes. Here comes the lights again, guys. Should be a wonderful train sitting on the beach and just see her running around on the. Just how bright she is. I don't know. Train's picking out justice for us. There you go. Right, focus. There you go. The interior on this end, the whole carriage lights up. And then you put it at the other end, you can see it flickering. But for some reason it just doesn't want to know about it. As you can see. I don't know why it's gone on with that. I don't know, suspension issue, I don't know if it's to do with the carriage. Because the whole unit at this end in this direction works. And then you set it in this way, the whole thing lights up. So I don't understand that at all. There must be a fault. Right, I was extremely tempted. Let's do a fairly quick shot out over to do it. If we do it down the straight, it should probably work better to go faster. I'm not going to go too fast with her because I don't want to risk her falling off. It's about 50%. Here she comes. This speed will probably be alright. Yeah. In real life, she was supposed to do 130, I think, in real life. So she would have done quite a lot of speed in her time. I think she's still running to this day, I believe. So she's not particularly a new, and not an old model, or even the train. It's not really that old. It's only 6 years old. I'm going to test her up to a little bit more speed now and see if she can handle it. Come on 350, you've probably been out in the box for so long. She's probably quite happy to be on a proper layout. A proper layout suited to her. And this layout is suited to her. There we go. She's moving quite rapidly. This is the fastest I would take on this layout because there's a section down this bottom end that's got a weird shape to it to go around. I couldn't override it out completely cutting off the second line, but yeah. What a train. I am going to do some photos of this once I've done my videos. and the whole garage is completely dark right now. I'm also going to do the Ouija board soon, guys, in October. The Ouija board videos. I do play it. So I don't play Ouija boards very often. No, not that often. I do play them, but not frequently. I do play it by myself as well, and there's a lot of people say recommend you don't play it by yourself because you could conjure up something when you're doing it. I don't think it's likely, just because I don't think that's probably that easy to do, because you have to really want angles and things like that, but I didn't angle when I played it. Tell you what, the tripod makes it look very trippy in the dark. So guys, I'm going to bring my phone with me. I am going to do over bridge shots now, with the camera. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock now. And there's Lionel. But as I said, I am going to take some photo shots just now, while she's moving. I can't do it still, that's the trouble. I can't do it still because you can't see anything. So I'm going to have to get them sorted with the carriages, I think. I could probably get a new carriage for a new training car and a new... Let's just see, let's turn it all off and see what actually works. There's red lights at the end. Yeah, so we need two carriages, basically a trading car and a coach B. So we're going to take some pictures of her. I'm going to try to get her in shot if I can. If we can do it slowly enough, like a pacer would, going slow, let's try to sort of bring her in slowly and we'll see if we can catch her a picture. She might look very dim right now with just basically half of the train lit up. But in real life she would look like this. She would have looked something like this in real life. Nope, that's the flash. I didn't want to flash on. Good thing. I'm trying to get a shot of this and then it's decided to not to, I'm trying to get a shot of her with being at kind of doing it off to the side. I can't really do a video, I can't really get a close up enough shot with being at the angle I was at. I'm going to try to put her close to the platform so we can get a good shot of her coming to the platform. And I'm going to try to get a very good shot of her coming in. I need a timer. But probably not actually, a timer probably wouldn't help. Because of the angle of the... If I did it up here actually, maybe that'll work. If we bring her around here, when she comes around here I probably can do it. So she's just going through the tunnel. I'm going to try my best and see if I can focus that lens on her. I tell you what, I'm going to whop her power up a little bit because the lights look better when she actually got the powers at a little bit higher setting. There we go. Because she's going about 50 to 40 miles an hour right now. You can kind of see all the lights, which is what I want to aim them for. And it's fun to see all the train. I'm going to try to get one more guys with her, if we can. Get her going around the corner again. For some reason, in the dark, it makes the camera like kind of fuzzy. I don't know why, but it does. There you go. Let's try and get one more shot in it in. Crikey. That is a train. Actually, that one looks better. There's the train there. I tell you, there's a good shot when she comes round. I'm going to move the camera just in a second, guys, actually. She's just going past now.